Hey guys, welcome back to Tarot by Cherie. How are my beautiful lights doing today? All right guys, we're going to get started right away on today's reading and see what uplifting, beautiful message we may have. All right, and I do offer readings. If you're interested, you can click on the description below the video, and then you can click on the more button and see what my offerings are. Also, if you wouldn't mind and you're enjoying the readings, please take a moment to resubscribe or subscribe and hit the like button. All right, guys, this looks very interesting. This is regarding, all right, there's timing here. Okay, so something coming that was hidden. Something's coming in the next 48 hours, I want to say. All right, and what this is a change, a huge change. So the next 48 hours will change everything. Okay, there is a new beginning here for you. So a deep, irreversible transformation is bringing great change to a cycle you've been stuck in, Aquarius, for months. Some of you possibly years. And it's finally reaching its tower moment. But don't let that intimidate you, okay? Because this isn't about destruction, I should say, for the sake of chaos. This is a divine clearing, if you will. And you might notice it may feel worse before it gets better, or it might have just been feeling all along like it hasn't been getting better. But there is a clearing coming with this, okay? This could be about a stagnant job, a lingering doubt in your mind, or a connection that no longer serves your highest good. Okay, so the next 48 hours will open a space or a window for a massive influx of new light, showing you a new path that was previously hidden or overlooked. Okay, amazing. All right, so let's see what else Spirit has for my beloveds today. All right, so picking up on some kind of, so again, moving away from something from your past that has you feeling stuck. All right, this is going to be a complete justice. This is bringing in positivity and happiness. Like I said, this is going to shine light on this issue, whatever it was. So for those of you, again, who have been feeling stuck with an issue, a stagnant job, or any of the things I mentioned, maybe a relationship that's going nowhere, all right, you will see your justice. So this is confirmation right here. When they, go over the same thing, it's a confirmation, but it's also, a show of strength for the reading, in that it shows that many of you have this going on. So they feel that this is relatable to all Aquariuses and probably some others. All right, here I'm seeing some kind of a commitment that you're focusing on. Somebody is committed to saying something to someone. I feel like this might be your person, or this is some type of relationship. Something has you feeling stuck. You've been holding back. And I do feel that, you're not stuck in this commitment. You could untie yourself and walk away at any given time. This is what the Hanged Man tells us. But I'm seeing that you haven't left because you are just reluctant to for some reason. You feel like maybe you can work things out. So holding back on some information that needs to be said. Let's try to get more on this. Yeah, so you've been holding back and holding on to some kind of sadness that something someone is doing or not saying is truly bothering you. It's been a burden. And I do see that you're voicing your opinion, speaking out, is going to bring in happiness. It's going to bring you closer with this person. So I definitely feel like it has to do with some sort of relationship. This could be a partnership, as in a love partnership. And also I'm seeing it's going to bring in a great deal more of a process, like a thought process that's going to once you, in other words, once you open this up, other things will open up and you'll feel more relaxed and things will start to unravel and come out easier. You'll be able to talk about things. It'll feel easier, in other words. You get my drift? It won't be so like, you won't feel the need to hold back anymore. Things will just flow. And I do see that this will also create more happiness than you've experienced so far. It's going to bring you closer with this person. Okay, let's continue. All right, so we have the card of clarity. And we have a victory card in the middle next to the Six of Pentacles and the Strength card. So somebody has gotten an idea in their head today. Okay, you've gotten clarity on something and you are so excited. You're getting ready to run with this idea or whatever this is that you have going through your mind, this clarity you've received. Okay, I feel like this is something to do with an idea of yours, some means to help others. All right, and it's going to be a victory. Whatever this idea is, if this is you, comment below the video. It's going to be a huge thing, okay? You're going to bring this in. It's going to have a very big effect on people. It's going to be a victory for you. It's going to make you a lot of money. I feel that this didn't start out that way. Like, yes, we all need to make money. I feel like you didn't start out thinking like, I need to come up with an idea where I'm going to become wealthy and rich. But this is what's going to come from your heart, guys. And remember, 5D is all about the heart. So for those of you who are vibrating high and want to do things to help others, no matter how small it is or how large it is, you will be seen, you will be acknowledged, and your pockets will thank you for it, because money will be coming. Okay, you will be, this is going to be a karmic thing in a way, because for every nice thing you're doing, you will be paid back for it. Okay, that's how 5D is going to work for a while anyway. So the better you are to humanity, the more you're going to have abundance wise and happiness wise. All right, so I'm seeing this person. It looks like I'm seeing a lot of something good around you regarding your money. So this could be also a career or a job that you're getting into. I feel like this is something new for somebody out there. Okay, you're going to become the star as soon as you jump into this. Okay, so you might have already started. You might be already working in your capacity, whatever you've gone to school for, but eventually you're going to be the one that stands out, that they're going to notice you. All right, so you're not going to have an issue. You don't even see this coming, but you are not going to have an issue where money's concerned, Aquarius. Okay, and if I'm speaking to you directly, comment below the video. Just say, new career, excited or something like that, because this is most likely for you. All right, so the Nine of Pentacles is serenity, it's security, and it's money, it's abundance. Okay, also good news around your money and abundance, good news around you and who you are, how people are going to feel about you, and more good news around your money. Both of these cards are in regard to wealth and money, and basically energy. I get very powerful energy from these cards that are holding pentacles. All right, because pentacles can also signify currency. And money, by the way, isn't the only thing that is considered as currency. Okay, I think energy can be considered currency. Whether you have good currency or bad currency is strictly up to you and how you conduct yourself. All right, I'm seeing some powerful person, right, that is going to be receiving a lot of wealth if you haven't received it as of yet. This is something you've dreamt of, something you've called for, you've wanted, you've tried to manifest it over and over again. I am seeing very soon bank accounts being blown up, bank accounts growing, okay, and financial freedom. Wow, this is exciting, guys. I love seeing this freedom card. The Fool card for me is basically freedom. It can also have other meanings, though. It can be like someone's taking a risk. So there could be somebody out there also taking a financial risk today or sometime this week. Just weigh things out carefully, guys, unless you have money to burn, okay? If you're investing, all right? I'm not trying to turn you off to investing. I am invested in XRP and also XLM. Those are my personal preferences. XLM is backed by silver, and XRP, well, that is going to be something that is going to take off like a rocket and become so substantial for those of you who, well, I'm not here to give financial advice. I think I have to cover myself there. I'm not here to, I'm no financial guru, but I do do your own research. I'll leave it at that. All right, I'm seeing something underhanded and sneaky here. Somebody's trying to get over on you, Aquarius, okay? So be careful. They're judging you. I feel like this is some kind of jealousy. I'm seeing judging, sneakiness, underhandedness. This person is angry. I don't know if the anger is toward you or they're just angry. All right, but I am seeing that for them, you know, life sucks. They're always feeling left out in the cold. They want to know why good things happen to other people and why not them. And they're always looking at it like the glass is half full, okay, wondering why things never go good for them. All right, and they're very focused on negativity. You can see this card here, the Page of Swords, you know, facing a direction. That's where the focus is. And even this Page of Swords, looking at it further with the rest of the cards, it kind of looks like this person is getting ready to cut some stuff up there, right? Angry, first person who looks at me wrong or comes near me, I'm gonna cut you up, kind of thing. All right. Anyway, let's continue. So be wary of this. Don't be paranoid. Don't think somebody's out to, you know, do anything detrimental. But there might be somebody at work who's jealous, or even a family member who's seeing you with some type of success, becoming successful, or maybe other people view you as a successful person and they are extremely jealous. So definitely jealousy. All right. I'm seeing some type of, well, this is a male. And I feel like you're trying to have patience right now in a very chaotic atmosphere. You're in the midst of something. Someone's chaos is affecting you. And I feel like it's another masculine. And I feel like there are people pulling the strings, creating all this anger and, you know, chaos or whatever this is. All right. You're the one who's going to bring balance in. Okay. You're the one with the brains. And this one over here, this masculine tends to listen to family and is easily affected by what others say, you know, doesn't really think for themselves. And, you know, they are bringing in this chaos that's being, you know, what I just said. They're affecting this masculine over here and he's creating chaos. But they're stirring the pot, okay? I feel like it's family members stirring the pot with this masculine, bringing in a bunch of chaos, all right? I'm dealing with something similar myself. All right, here I'm seeing, this is love, and it's coming in quick for some of you, okay? Some of you that want love, that have prayed for it. I'm hearing prayers. I'm hearing your prayers, or I'm seeing something spiritual coming, leaving your lips, okay, like a prayer for love. And if you guys have ever prayed for love, please put it in the comments section. You could put little prayer hands with a heart next to it, and I'll know exactly what you're talking about. But this lover is going to come in so quick, your head's going to spin. All right, you're going to run into this opportunity for love. It's going to be very fast. Let me show you the cards just in case you don't see them. All right, the Knight of Swords is something fast moving, something coming in. And then you have the World, which in this layout is just an opportunity, right, for the lover to come in. So this is good news for, like I said, those of you who have been praying, wanting love, open for love, okay? I see my spiritual card here. You've also been alone for a while. This is also something that, you know, states that, you know, not states, but it, you know, the Hermit. The Hermit card is, you know, you're spending time by yourself. All right. And I see this beautiful person coming in for you, and you are going to be very happy. All right. This relationship is going to grow. Their family is going to fall in love with you. I'm seeing a lot of balance in the relationship and the family, because everyone is going to love you and love you both together. They're going to think you're the cutest thing, the best thing, the most handsome, beautiful couple. And they're going to tell you so all the time. I do see that one of you is going to be very outspoken, which is good, okay? One of you, as long as one of you is outspoken, this might be an actual help, because this person will come to your side when need be. They will stick up for you if you know, their family ever decides to say anything negative down the road. They're going to have your back, as you are going to have theirs. But I feel a lot of closeness between the two of you, kind of like wishing you had met years ago, even though you know back then you wouldn't have been mature enough to probably make it work. So the Sun is here next to the Emperor. So this is like a father figure. This person is jovial. He's happy. I see some kind of movement away from a sickness or a disease or something that left him injured, conflicted. This could be a mental issue. Whatever this is, I see that this person is just always seems very happy no matter what is happening to them. However, there is some upset around this person due to, like I said, an illness. All right, so sending out some healing light and some love if you are dealing with this father figure who is not doing well. All right, King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Okay, you guys are moving toward a very, very happy new start. It looks like you're going on some adventure together, traveling, doing some traveling, and this is going to really bring you closer. You're doing this right off the bat. You haven't been together that long, but you're starting off on the right foot. You're starting off, and I feel like you perceive things well. Like, let's keep it upbeat. Let's go on vacations. Let's, you know, create happiness for ourselves. Let's create this bubble of, you know, feeling good and, you know, do all kinds of happy things for one another and try to make life a little bit lighter. Okay, so that's a good way to be, guys. Looking at the glass as if it's half full. Okay, and I'm seeing also some type of broken heart here. Okay, so this is about a job loss. So some of you may be getting laid off right now. I'm reading about conglomerates, big companies that are having big layoffs. I think Amazon just had a layoff. So I'm sending you guys healing light. Just remember, guys, no matter how bad things seem, no matter how terrible they seem, one door closes so that another one, a bigger one, can open, okay? So don't get caught up in letting yourself get depressed over this, okay? Don't get depressed. Stay focused and continue to stay positive, stay focused on your journey, guys. And then I'm going to end on this note. All right, there will be an ending, though. There will be an ending, and there will be a new start for you. So something work-wise is going to come in for you. All right, so do not stay depressed. You need to focus on what is coming. Just like in the beginning of the video today, it applies to you as well. If you missed it, go check it out again. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.